Now, those of you in Rickenbacker land and in the world of, what on earth is that thing called? YouTube. Yeah, that's it. YouTube may have seen some of my other videos of Waterstones and the other Rickenbacker and stuff like that. This is a Rickenbacker 4008. Now, that it's count the machine here, it's just got eight strings on it. They come from an idea of putting extra strings on a 4001. Now, John Entwistle and Chris Squire had the first two of these, which looked kind of the same but had a different headstock, and the production ones became a little bit different. This one comes from about 1980, 1981, and actually is more in common with the early 4003s. It has a two-piece neck, not the three-piece like 4001. Truss rods are adjusted under here. The neck is very strong, but there's a lot of wood missing under here, so it's sort of, you can hear it sort of go out of tune, depending on if you lean forward or back. But that's a typical Rickenbacker characteristic of art meets innovation meets some arrogance. Now, what it does have is all the goodies on it. It has a toaster pickup. Now, at the time, I don't think they were making toaster pickups. So I have a suspicion that all these 4008s had leftover pickups from the early 70s, perhaps. It's not a lot of output, but it's a great sound. The bulk of the instrument's tone is that. The treble pickup, in this case I've got a horseshoe on it, adds a lot of sparkle and sort of nasally treble. And by itself it's very dry. Might have some use, I suppose. What I like to do with it, if you have both pickups on, roll the treble tone right off. Because of the horrible capacitor in there that filters off all the low end, it also does something when you use the tone control. And you get this mid-range boost instead. And I use that sound, or just go to the toaster by itself, seems to be the way it works. Wonderful, very easy to get a good sound out of it. It seems to be one of these ones you just plug it in and turn it up as loud as you dare. Now, speaking of volume, it actually is running just to give you an idea, there's no effects or anything going on here. It's running through an old rolling cube amp. That one there, it's almost off in volume, but you can still hear the sound shining through. Yes, I think that's probably all we need to know about 4008 for the news.